Good afternoon, CMS families. Thank you for joining today's Family Academy Lunch and Learn. Together we grow, DIBELS and iReady End of Year Assessment Overview. Please take a moment to sign in using the bit.ly that has been displayed on the screen. That is bit.ly/Family Academy sign in. If you would like access to today's slides, the slide deck can be found at bit.ly/4E capital O, capital G, E, 7, capital A. Those links have also been included within our Q&A section and are pinned to the top. If you are in need of translation support on today's call, please select from your screen captions, and we'll be able to see this on the next slide. From there, you'll see show live captions. And then from there, we'll select the language of your choosing from the dropdown. Once again, that will be captions, show live captions, and then we'll select the language of your choosing from the dropdown. And families, we look forward to engaging with you on today's call. If you have any questions, wonderings for our fabulous presenters, please select the Q&A feature on your screen in the top right-hand corner. From there, you'll see a text box appear. Please type your questions. The Q&A will be monitored during today's call, and all questions will be answered by our experts at the end of the call. Additionally, we want to engage with you, and we invite you to react along with our presenters for any wow, aha, or new learning moments. So please feel free to share that thumbs up, heart, clap, wow face as you hear that new information to support your student. And if you're interested after today's call in where to find this recording and review the information shared, we invite you to visit cmsk12.org/Family Academy. Here you'll find our catalog of all lunch and learns that have been hosted this year, information about our upcoming Family Academy on the go, and our on-demand portal. Within the on-demand portal, you'll find the recordings of all Family Academy webinars that have been hosted, including today's Together We Grow, DIBELS and iReady Assessments End of Year Overview. And if you're looking for additional resources to support your student towards the end of the year, we invite you to explore the Family Portal. This is the one-stop shop for all of our CMS family-facing resources. Within the K-12 assessment pathway, you'll find unique resources to support DIBELS and iReady learning for your child. We also invite you to explore the grade level pathways to find resources unique to your child's grade level needs. And at this time, I am excited to turn it over to our fabulous learning and teaching team. We have Dr. Kendra Alston and Ms. Stephanie Conlon, who will be sharing today's information.
Hey everybody, this is Stephanie.
And this is Kendra. Hi there.
Welcome to our session. We are so glad to have you. Parents are obviously a core pivotal part of the success of our students in CMS.
Yes, indeed.
So we're just showing you this placemat, and as staff members, we see it all the time. And the part that we get to highlight today is what you see in red. That part of our core beliefs in CMS is around the school system, families, and communities that we serve, that we are together in partnership to ensure the academic, social, emotional, and behavioral success of all of our students.
That's right. And at the heart of Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools is a commitment to endless possibilities for every child. And our mission and our vision is to create a student-centered environment that supports the development of independent learners. We want to lead our community in excellence, inspiring creativity and achievement so that all students reach their full potential. We aren't just teaching subjects. Oh no, we are preparing students to graduate high school ready to be employed, enlisted, or enrolled.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the absolute truth. We cannot reach this vision alone. And one of our core beliefs is that the school system, families, and communities are necessary partners in ensuring the academic and social success of our students. In fact, engagement excellence is one of our district's 4 pillars of excellence. We believe families play a vital role in student success. You are your child's first teacher and their most important advocate. We know that. When we effectively engage and empower you, we are much stronger as a team. So if you feel like a vital part of your child's learning, I want you to just give us a little heart reaction in the top right-hand corner right now. Let me see. Let's see. If
All
you
right.
feel like you are a vital part of your child's learning team, give us a heart reaction in the top right-hand corner. We are so, so grateful to have you as a partner. Let's get into it.
All right. Yes, we're very excited for the engagement that you're bringing to the session today. We might not be able to see you, but we can feel you from here.
We feel you.
So our outcomes for today, as we look toward the end of the school year, we're going to focus on some resources related to DIBELS and iReady, specifically reminders about how to read these reports. So if you've been in some of our sessions throughout the school year, these reports might feel familiar to you. However, like I got an iReady report as a parent for my 7-year-old a couple weeks ago, and because it's not I don't get those reports often. I still had to remind myself what some of these things meant. And the first place I went, honestly, was our website, and I reviewed a video, and I was like, man, it'd be good for everybody to see this.
And the same with DIBELS.
Yeah.
We did the same thing with DIBELS as well. Yeah. So you'll be watching those videos.
Yeah, we want to show you where you can access them if you want to like watch them again, or just like take a little snippet of something to think about in terms of when you read the reports, and maybe some ideas for things to think about at home and how you can support your child there. So we're going to show you some resources for keeping the learning going throughout the school year and also into the summer. And we're going to invite you to our May in-person session where we'll be sharing some of those resources with you. So if you have access to this slide deck, I wanted you to have kind of like a one-stop shop for the videos that we're going to be looking at today. So I wanted to put, if you had questions about MVPA or EOGs or classroom assessments, because these things are happening from now through the end of the school year as well, I thought this might be a good place for you to go and just to click on them. But again, like I said, I'll show you where these live in our website as well. But I just wanted to highlight for you that the two that we're going to look at today are the two that you see here in red above. And we're gonna kick this off with DIBELS.
All right. So because we value this partnership, we want to give you the same tools and data that we use in the classroom. And one of our top 2024-2029 district goals is to improve early literacy for our K-2 students. So to make sure we are hitting that goal together, we use a universal screener called DIBELS. And this assessment helps us see exactly where your child is on their reading journey. Now, by sharing these results through the Home Connect report, we are inviting you to be an active part of the growth process at home. So we're going to look at what this tool actually measures and how it helps us spark that excellence without exception.
Awesome. So I think the best thing for us to do next is just talk about how you would get to this resource. So from the CMS website, you would go to academics and you would select learning support resources. And so I'm going to, Molly, if we can still see my window, just let me know. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Are you guys able to follow me, Molly?
Yep, you're doing great.
All right. So I usually just say, how do I get to Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools? Right. I'm going to click here. And then the slide that you just saw that had that yellow box, I'm just giving you the directions visually in the slide deck, but I'm going to do it live here. So it says go to academics. So from the top bar, I'm going to go to academics and I'm going to click on learning support resources if it doesn't disappear on me. There it is. Awesome. So from here, we're going to access the Home Connect report. And this is going to take us directly to a video. We're not going to watch the whole video. It's 16 minutes. We're going to be a little kinder to you than having you sit here and watch a 16 and a half minute
It
version.
does give you a comprehensive view of DIBELS and the M-Class parent reports. And it's really good that the video is here so that sometimes, I mean, we know this is videotaped as well. I'm sorry. Stephanie's giving me a hint. She's giving me a hint. Stop talking.
You know how they just start playing immediately.
So this is just helpful because I know sometimes it may be a lot to digest. So having the video to be able to go back and review and like stop, pause, and say, okay, now wait a minute, and have it is very helpful. So we hope you find this helpful as well. So we're going to play this for you.
Okay, so we're going to minute 13, I believe, to talk and hear about M-Class, or is that right? Okay, so pardon me while I get to the perfect place here. What is M-Class? We probably want to start there. Right there. There we go. All right, from here.
Class and parent
Here we go.
reports. So M-Class is a computer platform that's designed to support the DIBELS assessment. It provides teachers with the ability to administer DIBELS assessments electronically, generating immediate.
Mm.
M-Class also offers instructional recommendations for teachers. In addition, M-Class supports parent-teacher communication through the creation of family-friendly parent reports called Home Connect reports or Home Connect letters. These reports are sent home to parents after each benchmark administration. Let's review a sample M-Class Home Connect report. At the top right corner of the page, you'll find the student's name, grade level, and the date the assessment was administered. In this section, you'll see an explanation of why the student was assessed and what the results mean. It also indicates whether the student is meeting the benchmark expectations for that time of year. On the right side of the report, there's a circle containing a number. This is the student's composite score. The composite score represents the overall performance calculated from the combined results of all subtests. Below the composite score, you'll notice a colorful bar. This bar serves as a key to interpret the scores below. The bar is divided into 4 sections. Blue indicates that the student is performing above benchmark on the subtest. Green indicates that the student is performing at benchmark. Yellow represents below benchmark, indicating the student needs support in this area. And red represents well below benchmark, signaling that the student requires significant support. Underneath the gray portion of this page, you will see the subtests broken down individually. You'll notice a brief description of each subtest, what it looks like or sounds like for your child, and then on the right-hand side, you'll see where the scores fell on the colored bar. Now let's look a little more closely at the report. This report shows us that the student met benchmark on letter names. He was also assessed on phonemic awareness and he scored above benchmark. He was assessed on decoding and he scored benchmark. And then he was assessed on accurate and fluent reading and word fluency. So in word reading fluency, he scored below benchmark. And then in reading accuracy, he scored well below benchmark. And reading fluently, he scored well below benchmark. This is a first grade report. So if you have a student that's in higher grades, the results may include other subtests such as Maze. On the second page of the Parent Home Connect report, it offers suggested activities that have been identified for your child based on his or her literacy profile. These engaging at home games and activities are designed to support and reinforce the specific skills your child is currently learning. At the bottom of the page, you'll also notice a section that says, for more activities, visit the Home Connect site. It's down here at the bottom. And there's the link. This link takes you to this web page. And the web page looks like this and offers additional activities and a broader assortment of activities that you might want to try at home. Please visit the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools website. You can click on families and then elementary school.
I'm going to pause there because we know our website looks a little different from that at this point. Shout out to Amanda Smith who put that together. Why don't we show them what it looks like now?
And we will. And now that you've seen how the M-Class and DIBELS work, it's clear that these aren't just tests, right? They are tools for us to use together. And as we mentioned earlier, you are a vital part of your child's learning team. And seeing the results, it kind of helps us all speak the same language when it comes to your students' reading progress. So it's just important that we kind of look at this as, we've all had that time where the GPS, I like to think of these assessments like a GPS, right?
Mhm.
For your child's reading journey. And now we've all had those moments where our GPS says recalculating, right? In a slightly judgmental voice, right? But DIBELS isn't there to judge. It's just our way of recalculating to make sure we stay on the fastest route to your child's endless possibilities. So I just wanted to just
Reiterate
that for you. Yeah, because I know sometimes we can like, oh, it's another test. So I wanted you to kind of look at that in another, with another
I like it.
lens.
They're like guideposts along the way.
Exactly.
The journey. I like your metaphor. So the Home Connect resources that we're getting clicked on in the video, they're right here in our learning at home resources. So to the right of the video, the Home Connect report video, and it says explanation starts at minute 13, which is what we just reviewed. If you click to the right of that, that white button, the Home Connect resources, that's going to be over, over here. And those purple buttons that Amanda Smith was showing us are still linked right here for you. So activities, resources, I don't know. Yeah, those are all included here as well as other information that might be useful. Yeah. So it would
really help for you to just peruse the site and just kind of get comfortable, if you haven't already, with where the different resources are located. We have them, of course we have, and we're showing you now, but it's also good. I even have to go back through and just kind of play around like, wow, it's just like a treasure chest of information and resources. So please take some time to go through.
Awesome.
The site.
Yeah. And this is the learning support resources page. And I'm just going to remind you again of how to get here, because now we're going to take a look at a quick video about iReady reports. And so we're going to go back to academics. We're going to go to learning support resources. And since I'm sharing my window, it might take me a minute longer for things to load. And from here, remember, we've got our home reports and resources for DIBELS. And now we're going to check out the iReady family resource. There's a short video from iReady that pops up as soon as you open this. And they've redone this website a little bit, and it's pretty user friendly. So this video is just under 4 minutes. So we're going to take a look at this as a dive into how to read and understand the report. And then, of course, we've got resources to show you as well. But first, we want to know what we're looking at. Just like when I got my child's report, I had to remind myself, and I went through this video. So I hope this is as helpful for you as it was for me.
Hello, families. Your child has likely recently taken an iReady diagnostic. And in this video, we answer some of the most frequently asked questions we receive from parents and guardians about the diagnostic and its results. How about a quick refresher? What is the iReady diagnostic? Why is my student taking it? And how will it help my student? How should I think about the results? How do I read the For Families report? And lastly, what can I do to help my student? Let's start with the basics. What, why, and how. The iReady diagnostic is an adaptive assessment. As a student answers correctly, the questions get more difficult. As a student answers incorrectly, the questions get easier. This adaptability allows the iReady diagnostic to identify strengths and opportunities for growth of each student. The purpose of the iReady diagnostic is not to give your student a grade. Rather, it's to help teachers determine how best to support their learning. It's helpful to know that the goal is for every student to be performing on or above grade level. This means that students have mastered the skills in their current grade and are prepared to learn more advanced skills. You might wonder, but what if my student is performing below grade level? This situation can happen, and teachers and schools have many strategies and programs to help accelerate your students' learning. Having this information can help you, your student, and the teachers have the right conversations to make the needed progress. You might also wonder, what if my student's score went down or did not show growth? A lower score does not necessarily mean that your child did not learn or that your child lost skills. Scores can be affected by things like stress, distraction, taking the diagnostic in a different place, and receiving help. Teachers take this into account and use the data from iReady as one of many tools to understand your students' unique needs and progress. Many teachers provide families with this report. It's called the 4 Families Report. On this report, the blue bar on the graph indicates how your student performed on the test in relation to their grade level, which is indicated by the green shading. If your student has taken 2 assessments, there will be 2 blue bars. The national norm percentile below the graph lets you know how your student performed in relation to students in the same grade level nationwide. Students have different areas of strength and opportunities for growth. It is important to understand how your student did in more specific learning areas, which are called domains. The domain table shows how your student performed in these domains and helps teachers know where to build on strengths and focus their support. Finally, how can you help your student? First, you can openly discuss these results. Celebrate their strengths and progress and collaborate with them on planning how they will reach their goals. You can also reach out to your student's teacher to get a full picture of your child's progress and learning, as well as suggestions on how you can best support your student at home. If your student uses iReady personalized instruction, review their progress on the student dashboard and discuss their learning together. Visit the iReady Family Center for additional information and helpful guidance and tools to support your student at home. Your involvement in your students' learning is invaluable to their growth and progress. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thanks for being a part of the iReady family.
All right. So the information that I found most helpful as a parent for reading that report, I've also just taken a screenshot of that. I've included the video link in our slide deck, and there's the information about how to read the report. So as a parent, we just want to help our kids, and there's so much information sometimes in these reports that it can almost be difficult to parse out, what am I going to focus on with my child at home? What are the kinds of things that I can do? And so I want to go back to our Learning at Home resources page here and show you, there's a link for iReady resources here on the right as well. And there's some good parent support in here, just it's kind of like another toolbox, like we were saying about for M-Class. This is just a summary of the kind of information that you get from the report. And if you click where it says iReady Family Center, this site offers all sorts of resources for support at home. So there's guides, videos, ideas.
It's comprehensive. It's
yes,
really good.
Very comprehensive. Here's like motivational trackers, fridge tips for lessons at home. Just lots of ways to help you as a parent engage with iReady in ways that are supporting your child at home. So our Learning at Home resources site is a kind of a one-stop shop for when you have assessment results and you want to understand what those results mean, what they tell you, what your child's successes are, where are those celebrations, and where are some places that we can continue to help our students grow and be successful. And then there are links for resources as well for you as a parent that you can choose to use. Okay, so I'm going to go back to our slideshow, and I want to review with you one of the iReady resources that we have. It's really just a parent resource. The blurb at the top of this page, and if you click on it from the slide deck, it'll take you directly to this Google Doc, and we have this available in multiple languages. The blurb at the top is about encouraging attendance, which of course is going to be one way that our students don't miss out on their learning. Their biggest way is to be in the room. But I also wanted to highlight some opportunities here. We've got linked Sora. Can you talk to them a little bit about I think it's the one-stop shop for I'm sorry, I just caught Kendra off guard because she was listening. But
you were being so good.
Oh, okay. For ebooks and audiobooks, it's one place that your children can go. I know that Hoopla is available through Charlotte-Mecklenburg libraries as well. Just ways to get more books in students' hands, even if it's virtually or digitally. But links for Sora are here, and then links for iReady.
Your students are aware. Your children are aware of Sora. It is like one-stop reading. and it allows students to kind of check out digital books purchased by their specific school, by CMS, by us, right?
Yeah.
And it's a library partnership because it's through that One Access partnership. I don't know if you would need to know all of this, but just in case, students can use their CMS student ID to add and borrow materials from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library as well. So I just wanted
Thank you.
wanted to throw that out there as well.
Since I threw that at you. So this is a resource that you can use as like a place where you can just get those links for family resources, for building early literacy school skills, iReady, Sora, that's all right here on this page for you. And then
Did we tell them how they can access Sora? Did we tell them?
There's a link right.
Okay, I just wanted to
Yeah.
know if some students are like,
Launchpad?
just through Launchpad. Yeah. So
Awesome.
I just wanted to make sure.
And all students have access to they use
Yes.
Launchpad all day long.
They
So
do. They do.
they'll probably know. If you don't know how to access Launchpad, ask your child or maybe your child's teacher.
Mhm.
So other resources for finishing the year strong include these family resources that we've put together for you. And one of the ways that you can access this may look familiar to you if you've attended some of our sessions in the past, but there's some DIBELS resources here. So can I click on one of these? If I have a kindergartner, wow, I get a couple different resources here. Some decodable readers, some activities for fluency. So these things are here for us too. So if we look at our report and we see something that our child needs support in, this is some place that we can go to find some of those. The other thing I wanted to show you was these learning support pages. So one of the ways that we've shared with this with families in the past has been when we're discussing MVPA results. However, there's Khan Academy links at the bottom
And videos.
at the bottom of these pages. I know that the top of this might seem a little tricky, but if you're looking for ways to help your students with specific math or literacy skills, looking through here and finding the Khan Academy lessons and the iReady lessons, those materials you have access to them all year long.
And the videos are so helpful, especially when you're trying to understand how. I know I have a high schooler, and high school math. I'm still reviewing and strengthening and so sometimes I have to just watch a video to see how. Oh, I'm like, okay, I get it.
How to
so I
solve it.
can help.
How
Exactly.
to think through something. I'm the
Exactly.
same way for literacy.
Yes.
I'm like, how do I think through whatever the skill
so
is?
the video is like your own little private tutor. So you can
Very
watch
true.
that before you go and actually help support your own child.
You can watch it once before if it was me. Okay. Thank you for that, Kendra. So that is these family resources. And so that's one of our additional resources, and it's here. So it's in the same page as the iReady and DIBELS. So it's in the MVPA resources. That's where you're going to find the Khan Academy links and some very specific iReady links as well. So I just, not to bombard you with stuff, but I wanted you to have those are always available to you. I just wanted to remind you of those. Okay, that's what those were. And now I want to tell you a little bit about summer learning packets, and I want to show you where you can go to access them first. So if I scroll up from here and I go to academics, oops, no, I went to community. Hold please. Let me go back to the home page. Here we go. Then into academics.
And one thing about the summer learning packets, again, they're designed to help students finish strong, right? Finish the year strong, and start the year strong also, and just to help prepare for the upcoming school year. But it's comprehensive. While Stephanie is looking through this, so you can see. You can go ahead, Steph.
Okay, I wanted to back up because this is in a different section.
Okay.
So learning support resources, I want you to imagine that matches up with assessments. So anytime we have an assessment report, how do I understand that? What do I do next? That's learning support resources. Learning and technology resources, that's where I clicked. And when I get here, I can scroll. And there's a little button under if I click on elementary, and that's going to show me the summer resources. These buttons up here, the parent pathway and DIBELS, that's honestly what we just reviewed with you. It's just a different way to get there.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that when you're on one page, you can still access
Yes.
something. You don't have to go
Multiple
on and
access
out.
points.
So yeah.
Yeah. So these summer resources.
And these are the summer
Okay.
packets are comprehensive in content. If you look, each packet includes 20 days.
Let's pick a grade
Yeah,
level.
pick one.
Let's
do fourth.
I was thinking the same thing. Okay.
But you'll see 20 days of activities focused on literacy, math, science, and social studies.
How do I know what's, oh,
You'll see.
So on day 1 here, this box on the left
Yep.
says math. This box on the right says social studies.
Yep.
So what we're trying to do is give students bite-sized chunks of work to do, not hours and hours and hours of work to do. And so go ahead.
No, you go right ahead.
So on day 2, it looks like we're reading 2 different texts. There's a handout. And if I click on what are human rights in the history of UDHR, here we go. So there's something for us to read. Awesome. So it's right here, all free for us.
Yep.
Whoops. I feel like back up.
And you'll notice, you may not notice, but I'm telling you that the activities are specifically designed to prepare the students for their next grade level. So even like for example, in kindergarten, we talked about that earlier. Students finishing kindergarten will work on activities aligned with first grade concepts and skills.
So 20 days of resources that you can use. This is all digital. So if you click on a resource that says that there's a Google slide deck, you'll just make a copy of that. Or if you're in your child's logged in with you, like that is something, they all have access to Google slides. So you could read through this with your child. This one is exploring add to problems. And if you're wondering like, what is that? That's exactly what this page is set up to do, is to go through and explain what that is, what it looks like and sounds like, how you can solve these problems. And then there's practice, and there's also some fluency. So we want our students to know their times tables, be able to solve problems easily, things like that. So there's different activities that you can do at home with your child as well. So we wanted to share those summer learning packets with you because you can access those online. 20 days of literacy, math, science, and social studies activities that prepare them for the upcoming school year.
Because I remember my son would say, well, I don't have anything to do. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. Let's look and see. So don't go and run out to any stores to buy anything. We have district aligned resources that you can just pull up for your child to continue the learning.
I know that my daughter, it's the summer. Having a little structure in the summer is a good thing. Yeah. So this is going to be part of what we do in our routine.
Punishment by any means. We do it together.
We can do things together. Okay. So lastly, we want to invite you to our STEAM into Summer Family Fest, which is going to be held
May 21st.
Yes, May 21st from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at this location. It's going to be outside in Pineville. Molly, I kind of wanted to invite you to say anything else about this, if there are more details that you would like to add.
Yes, absolutely. We are excited for our upcoming STEAM into Summer opportunity. This is going to be a great end of year celebration. We'll be providing summer learning STEAM kits for all of our families in attendance. We'll also have end of year food resource boxes provided by Second Harvest, as well as fabulous CMS departments sharing all of that summer learning opportunities, hands-on engagement with Discovery Place. It will be a fun-filled celebration. Dinner and treats will also be provided, and we hope to see all of our families there.
A popsicles included?
We will have an ice cream truck.
Yes! We love a good
Yes.
truck.
Just don't say Ben and Jerry's. Please. I love Ben.
Oh no, one of our local businesses, our Carolina ice cream truck. If you've been into any of our Family Academy on the goes in the past, you've seen him with us. But a great business will be there supporting with their ice cream truck. So it will be a fun-filled time for all families.
That's awesome.
Oh gosh, we hope to see you there, and not just for the ice cream, although that is quite alluring, but for all the
Yes.
fun activities that we have
Yes,
planned for
sounds
that. Thank you so
wonderful.
much for sharing those details, Molly. That's exciting. So we wanted to
So many
save some time
wonderful
for
things.
questions. If anything's come through, we are happy to answer those now.
At this time, we don't have any questions, but families, please take a moment to drop those questions in the Q&A. And as a reminder of where to find today's recording, if you want to review all the fabulous information that's been shared by Dr. Austin and Ms. Conlon, you can visit the CMS Family Academy, where you'll be able to find those on-demand videos. Just like the video that was shared from Julie Smith, today, over that DIBELS, you'll be able to watch this on demand to show all of the wonderful information that you might be interested in seeing or reviewing or saying, hey, how did I follow that one pathway? And you can see that modeling that Stephanie did on the call. Additionally, under that family portal, if you go into that K-12 assessment pathway, you'll also be able to find those learning resources that were shared, as well as anything related to DIBELS, iReady, or if you're also preparing with some older students, EOG, EOC resources as well. So great locations to find that information.
And Molly, we want to end with a poem. We have a
Yes,
poem
ma'am.
while we're waiting. Okay.
Mhm.
It's called The Journey to Endless Possibilities. And this is for all of our parents. The screen may sit between us, but our goal is just the same, to fan the spark of learning and to give it every name. With DIBELS as our compass and iReady as our guide, we're navigating pathways with you all by our side. Like a GPS that's clicking, finding routes both smooth and new, we're calculating and recalculating progress, and we're doing it with you. From the pages found in Sora to the packets for the sun, the work of building readers has only just begun. For every child is gifted with a story yet untold, with endless possibilities and a future bright and bold. So thank you for the partnership, for the watering you do. At CMS, the secret to our success is you. So thank you all so much for joining us today. And don't forget to get those summer learning packets and check out some of the great reads on Sora. And we just really hope to see you at the STEAM Into Summer Family Fest on May 21st. Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Families, have a wonderful day.